I still think of this as my original Bugs 3, even though I burned out the motherboard last week and had to replace it with one of my two remaining black ones that I had donated to me. So all that's original now is 3 ESCs. Still got B1 written on the nose, so 3.5 years, but not much left of it. I broke one of the arms completely off, top came off one of the motors, and the bell housings on the others were all loose, so I replaced them all. So I just used Velcro to hold the body together and to attach the battery. And inside this one I've got a new camera from Eachine, their White Snake FPV camera, which has got Starlight technology, so it's really good at low light. So there it is, embedded in a block of foam in the nose, and I'm using a Eachine VTX02 as the video transmitter. And it's just one solid block of foam, a sort of less flexible foam that a computer can packed in. And I've been able to put the camera in there without requiring any other restraint, because with the top on it and the Velcro, it's got nowhere to go, and it's got plenty of padding behind it. So I'm pretty happy with a fairly straightforward, low-tech way of doing something compared with some of the things I've done over the years. So I'm making this video because I wound up testing a lot of things with this machine, so I thought I'd do a video first to do a rundown and show what it's got. So it's got those pointy props, which are quite good, not quite smooth, but this is the big thing. This is a Diversity FPV receiver from Eachine. You can see what model it is, and you connect it to a mobile phone, I think either iPhone or Android, and you can use that. Now on my newest phone, using GoFPV, the app, it comes up and declares that I don't have a UVC driver, so that must be a hardware thing. So this phone was cheap and cheerful. It's perfectly adequate for what I want, but it's a warning that not all phones come with a UVC driver. So if you're going to buy this piece of kit, you want to make sure you've got a phone available that has it. Now fortunately for me, a couple of years ago I bought a really top-of-the-range Xiaomi phone, which they don't bother to upgrade anymore, so I can't use it on the internet. It's not safe because the Android version is out of date, but it does come with a UVC driver, very fast processor, tons of memory, so it's ideal for this. And I don't mind at all that it's not used as a phone, that it's got no SIM card in it. It means no interruptions. What I'm showing here is a little attachment that came with my tripod, camera tripod, with a screw in part. And I realised that I could take the phone holder off my selfie stick and rubber band the FPV receiver to it, and then I could screw the attachment for the tripod into the bottom of that. Now I'm going through this because you won't have the same gear, but as I've seen on the net, people have got all sorts of attachments from various generations of tech, so it's just a question of finding something that works for you. So I screwed this thing on, and of course the that FPV receiver, Diversity receiver, it just plugs into the phone, either with your standard USB thing for Android or whatever the hell Apple uses these days. So here it is. I've got the camera, the mobile phone mounted in the holder, ready to go on. And the nice thing with that little attachment, it just clicks on. You pull a lever on the tripod. It's one of the reasons I got this tripod. It got really good reviews. Cheap, lightweight, very effective. So it's all set to go. All it needs is to plug into the phone to make the connection, turn it on, and then if there's a camera ready, it'll FPV camera that's broadcasting, you can tune it. A couple of buttons on the back so you can tune it. The other thing I've got is a little sun hood that a mate of mine donated, surplus to his requirements on the Phantom fleet, and it does the job beautifully. So here it is. I've fired up GoFPV and I've said yes, go with it, and I've got the Bugs 3 with its Eachine White Snake FPV camera, and that's the feed I'm getting there. You can see it's on 5729 megahertz. Okay, so having got that all set up, I've got the Bugs 3 ready for some testing, which will be what the next video is about.